Okay, we're going to start by having you say your name.
No.
Your name?
Robert J. Kehm, 604 Field Artillery Battery A.
Okay. Now, you got back to Camp Swift.
Yes, when I was home on furlough, and I got a telegram telling me to come back, but I didn't make it in time. The division had already pulled out, and when I went up into my barracks, everything was gone. And I said, well, what do I do now?
What do you do?
I went out and started walking around, and the lieutenant picked me up and put me in the barracks. And over the next several days, there were 32 of us all together who did not make the boat. So they made a little outfit out of us, called us a casualty detachment. And we ended up bringing over from New Orleans a load of mules, 365 mules on board ship, from New Orleans to Italy, to Naples. 31 days on the water with 365 mules.
How did they like the trip?
Some of the mules got seasick, and I was seasick for 2 weeks myself. It was a long trip. And then when we unloaded the mules, we never saw them again. Then we went up to Leghorn and got off the boat and joined a replacement depot, followed the front. And I arrived in January or February of 45, and it was following May, the war was over, so I never was in it. I never even heard a shot. I have a battle star just because I happened to be in the area.
That worked out for you.
Yes, and then the Army made an MP out of me, and I was stationed in Bari. You know where Bari is? And one of our MP posts was the guard Mark Clark's villa. You would spend a whole night in his villa.
That is too funny. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Oh.
My best part.
Oh, I didn't know.
I got a plush assignment in Venice for 3 months
Oh.
in 1945. You know what my job was? To provide food for the hotels on Lido, where the soldiers were going for relaxation and rest. I was called a permanent party. I spent 3 months there doing that.
That's a good job if you can get it.
Well, everybody was calling me a lucky son of a bee.
How did you keep those mules? Were they in stalls?
Yes, they were in stalls on top and down below, and mules never laid down. They stood up the whole way. See, they locked their hind legs. Said they can do that.
And did you have the hay on there? And what'd you do with all the manure?
We shoveled it overboard at night when it was dark, so we didn't leave a trail. And then if there was a wind blowing, it'd blow you right back in your face.
Now, were you a mule man before that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yes, I was with the division for 2 years before this happened. Trained with the mules in Colorado. Mm-hmm. So anyway, that's a little bit more unusual than what you've been hearing, isn't it?
Yeah, you were lucky. You were really lucky.
Well, I found out when I was in Venice that my unit that I got separated from was up in Udine. So I hopped a train. I had to hang on the outside of the train, the window frames, because the train was full, and we were all lined up outside on both sides, going down the track. And I never paid for the ride.
Still feeling guilty?
No.
Oh.
They were all surprised to see me because, they never thought they'd ever see me again. So anyway, that's my story.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you